In this video, we're going to talk about the 8 essential tips to winterize your Michigan home. If you live in Michigan like I do, you know exactly what it's like transitioning from summer to winter, the extreme heat to the extreme cold. We're going to talk a little bit about that cold and how you can protect your home from the Michigan winter. So the first thing we're going to talk about is sealing drafts and cold air coming in your house. It's important that you get around the windows and doors, use weather seal, get those drafts all sealed up so you don't have cold air just blowing in your house. It's also important that you get up in the attic and make sure that you have adequate attic insulation. The heat rises and that's the biggest area that you're going to lose energy. So it's important that you keep the insulation in your attic at an adequate level and make sure that it's vented properly. That's super important. The second thing we'll talk about is making sure that your furnace is ready for the Michigan winter. It's important that you have your furnace checked on a regular basis. Make sure that your thermostat is set properly. Make sure that your filters are clean. Those will all be very helpful to keep your home warm this winter. The third thing we'll talk about is making sure that the outside is taken care of in regards to your plumbing. It's important that you take your garden hose off of the hose bib and get that put away for the year. It's important that you blow out your sprinkler system if you have one of those. Make sure that all of those plumbing things are taken care of because they will freeze, they will break, and they will give you an issue. So make sure that's done. So the next thing we'll talk about is your roof and your gutter systems. It's important that you make sure that the roof is in adequate condition, that there's no leaks, that you don't have any issues there. But it's super important that you get those gutters cleaned out. If they're full of leaves and debris, that can build up ice back into your roof, cause roof leaks and issues like that. You may even want to put on leaf guard or something like that to cover your gutters so your gutters don't fill up and you have to deal with that in the fall. So that's a great important part of the Michigan winter, getting your roof and gutters ready. Another thing that's important with a Michigan winter is to make sure that you don't create any ice dams on your roof. Ice dams are problematic because they can create ice to go up under your shingles, create roof leaks, and we don't want that. If you do get an absorbent amount of snow and ice on your roof, it wouldn't be bad to use a snow rake to clean some of that off and keep your roof clean for the winter months. And then it's important to make sure that you're up to date on your winter supplies. Things like ice melt and making sure your snow shovels are ready to go, or your snow blower, make sure that's ready to perform. Get that maybe cleaned out and serviced. It's also important that in a Michigan winter that you're prepared for the worst. So make sure your generators are all prepared in case you have a power outage. You don't want to deal with that. So all of those things are super important for your Michigan winter. You know, a lot of Michigan families have a fireplace in their house, and it is so important that you have that chimney cap and chimney checked on a regular basis annually to make sure that your family is going to be safe if you're going to burn a fire in your fireplace this Michigan winter. And the last thing I want to mention today is to make sure that you're checking your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors. That's really important. Make sure the batteries are changed out and make sure they're ready for operation for your Michigan winter. So I hope today's video has been helpful to you. If you have any additional questions, go over to our website at callcustombuilt.com and you can go to the Learning Center and it'll give you all kinds of helpful information about cleaning, maintenance, and what you can do to keep your deck looking beautiful for years to come. I'm Aaron with Custom Built. Thanks for watching.